everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. We'll see the Huskies and the Wildcats. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here's Ben Carroll. Makes it off the glass. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
Now Butler. Paul George missing from long range. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, the night is getting long for anybody guarding Jimmy Butler now. With his shot on target, he's going to open up a lot more of his offense.
Here's George. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Now here's Ivy. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Banchero. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Jackson. Butler on the way. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
To the inside. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Banchero. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And it's Wagner missing. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Earlier, I spoke with the Wildcats head coach. This is a team that loves to run, and he really wants to see them do what they love. So transition ball should be the order of the day, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. They get a hand on it. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here is Smith. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And so here are the Wildcats. Pass to Park. 5 on the clock. Here's Wagner. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
It's good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so it's the Huskies with it, trailing by 4. To the left side wing. Here's Baker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he comes up with the deuce.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. The shot. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tries a 3, and it's rebounded by Mashburn. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Pass to Butler. Outside Jackson. Fires for 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Wildcats ending the first quarter on a 5th. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Wildcats.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Houston. That one no good. And the Wildcats the other way now. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Outside for Lewis. Back to Daniels. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane. Banchero grabs the board.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Wagner outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lewis on the way. Good. Lewis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Huskies. And the Wildcats call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Smith. Now Banchero. Defended by Gordon. Back to Smith. And it's blocked by Gordon.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Huskies. 8-point game.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
Screen by Valanciunas. Lewis misses. Here are the Wildcats. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest like you. And there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
Yeah, you can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest it was.
And finished off by Wagner.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Smith. Second chance shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively. Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Ivy. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. To the middle. Pulls up. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
But nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Shot clock at 5. And it's Sharp missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Baker. one is good.
I mean, you can grab him, but Baker still finds a way to score even through the contact.
Out to the wing. Here's Meshburn, defended by Butler. To the right side. Here's Sharp. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Ivy. Here's Baker. Count it. Baker's got his third bucket of the night.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Ivy. Outside, George. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half is now in the books. Wildcats lead by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Ivy. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's George. Chalk up two there. George has got his second basket.
Physically imposing at 6'8", 220. Paul George sturdy enough to take that kind of bump.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Huskies. Down by 12. It's tipped. Van Carroll with the ball. George picks him up. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Pass to Ivy. Picked his pocket. Here's Sharp. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
First one falls for him.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
Here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra